Sir, good morning, sir. Thank you for joining us today. We are pleased to you to be here as proceeds with for this interview. The question of talent acquisition associated to you today in this session, sir. Can we start the session? Can we record the session for our academic records?
Yeah, it's okay.
Mm. As for first question, let me start as my first question. That can you share your insights and how you have started this journey?
Okay, I started way back when I was in college as well. I didn't graduate it. I dropped out of it. I dropped out in my second year, and then I was only 18 or 19 years old. I started by then. It was around 5 years ago, and uh, and I always had a passion towards AI and software development. So I was always building. I want to build and something valuable for all the users. So that's why I started this. It's been around 4.5 years. I'm deal.
Thank you, sir. How was your journey? What are the hardships that have you have faced till now?
Well, probably getting underestimated, and but hardship is mainly at starting. I did have, I was only 19, like I said. I didn't have much money when I started it, so I had to pitch investors and then borrow money. So I have to face a lot of rejection. So that's a major issue. But still, I had to. The quantity has to be really high. So I had to pitch around 20 investors to get at least one. So I had to pitch around 10 incubators to get at least one. So like that, the quantity must be high, but the quality of my pitch should be really good as well. So this type of hardships is really difficult. And then people to really join a company is also quite difficult because we are an AI company, and people mostly coming here are interns and they don't really have much technical knowledge. They do have a degree though, but they don't have much technical knowledge. So hiring this kind of talent is really talented, skillful people in AI is quite.
Thank you, sir. I let my colleague to join over.
Hi, sir. Good morning.
Good morning.
Sir, my question is, what do you do to make your company look attractive to top talents? If your company can't match big company salaries,
Okay, so it's mainly around about keeping the company culture really healthy, which means working on something that inspires most of our team. So that's the most important thing. So many of us coming from IIT Madras and IIT Bombay are willing to do internships over here because we are building something called agents. So agents is the most hot topic right now, but because we are not just another wrapper, just using OpenAI or something. We are building everything from scratch. So that's why we are quite differentiated, and we are doing a proper value proposition. So if this product delivers the matches the user's expectation, this could be one of the best products in the entire ecosystem in the development and the agent space. So that's why people are willing to they are who has some passions about AI will definitely will look into our startup as well, even though our star salaries aren't as much as they expect.
okay, sir, one more question. Sir, in your opinion, how do you make sure people feel welcome and included, especially when your team is still small and growing?
I think it's mainly about communication. So I'm more than willing to talk about anything, what they want, so how they want to grow, so what are their vision, what they want to provide to our company, what they want from their self. So some people they have a lot of financial difficulties, but they also want to contribute to the company. But they don't have much talent, but they still want to contribute to the company. So we will be providing them with, let's say, some a good package or some mentorship. So these kind of things, it's more mutually it's shareable. So that's why we both meet and we both provide enough value to each other.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Hi, good morning, sir.
Yeah, good morning.
I'm audible.
Yeah, perfect.
Sir, when a candidate looks good on paper but doesn't have startup experience, how do you judge if they will succeed in your teams?
Just startup experience or any experience?
Startup experience.
Okay, so probably it doesn't matter. So if they are from a corporate background or a consultant background, so this will be much more linear. So which means much more lenient as well. So they don't have to like sit to 9 to 5, but it's much more casual over here. They don't have to come in formals. They don't have to work on weekends or stuff. They could deliver it, but they have to work on this particular projects as thoroughly as possible, and they could be much more comfortable in it. Like we will be providing like food. They could come in formals, and but they don't get life insurance or they give some banks or these kind of stuff. They give pensions and these kind of stuff, but startups don't deliver these kind of benefits. But it's much more comfortable to work in a startup environment.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Sir, I just need to ask a question to you. How do you decide if someone is right person when every new hire can change the direction of the company, right? How do you hire a person while say seeing right in front of you?
I think it's come down to for their experience and what are the problems that they have faced. So these things are very much important. So I once met a person who was working in a pharmacy. He was working part time when he was studying in college. He was just selling tablets and stuff, but he always wanted to do something in technology. So he was always willing to just to get some minimum wage, let's say like 10,000 rupees per month. That's his minimum. So he just wanted that, so that he could pursue data analysis and AI much better. So he just joined a company. He was one of the most hardest working people I have ever seen because he didn't want to go back to pharmacy. So that's why this type of stuff really pushed him really hard to become one of the best engineers that I've ever seen, and still he's continuing to be the best. So pressure and mostly the hardships that they have faced shape them really well.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Hello, sir. I'm Kesavan.
Okay.
Sir, what your way of helping the new hire fit in start adding the value quickly, sir?
Sorry.
So, what your way of helping the new hires fit?
Uh, Probably giving them with enough exposure early on. So giving them servers, giving them the right mentors, and teaching like asking them to read and go through many of the most advanced stuff, but slowly giving some time for them to understand the important concept, and then gradually grow on. So this type of stuff is very much.
Oh, thank you.
Sir, how do you know
Sir,
if
how
someone
do
is
you
not
know
just
if
hard,
someone is
but also
not just
helping in the
working hard,
company
but
grow
also
the right
helping
way?
in the company grow the right way?
I'm sorry, could you repeat it?
Sir, how do you know if
How do you
someone is
know
not
if
just
someone is
working
not
hard,
just
but
working hard,
also
but
helping the company
also
grow the
helping the
right way?
company grow the right way?
Is to understand the long-term vision. So I have a long-term vision to build and agentic software where multiple agents work together to build an entire application. That's my vision. So I want all the non-technical people who have a Figma design to build a production level application. That's my vision. You or an employee or an intern must know what exactly our vision is. So he must work exactly all the things that he must be working on should be pushing our company, our product towards that goal. That's the most important thing. So he must not work on hiring, he must not working on any other stuff, documentation, nothing. He just work on to build, write better code, better design, better architecture, better models, just to make sure all these agents work properly to build the entire future. So that's the most important. Anything else?
I just need to ask in another question then. What do you do to keep your hiring process fast and simple while making sure it works well for a longer time?
I think it's more I hire from LinkedIn. Mostly people who reach out to me, who say, who understand the companies what we are building, because there I have seen a lot of interns or a lot of people are like coming into our company. They have no idea who we are, what we do. They just apply because we just hiring. So we want people who understands what we are building, and then try to contribute to our product, and see the, like I said before, see the long term vision that we have, and properly build entire thing, the entire schedule around them, to make sure we complete the product and deliver it to the users. So this is the entire flow for us.
So one more question. So people have to take the extra work. How do you keep the team motivated without the burning them out?
I think not always. So only when it's in the crucial stages, we will be making them work for extra time. So I will be working around from morning 9 to night 2 or 3, sometime like that. I can't expect my team to work like that. So only when it's the crunch says, because we have something very important and we have a deadline, we haven't completed it completely. Only at that time we will be making them work really hard, because we also understand, okay, this is a very important deadline. We have to deliver it. They must deliver it. So we don't know what mistakes that, because most of us are like freshers as well, don't really know exactly how the industry is going to work, or how these things really work. And first of all, so we are just figuring out most of the stuff. So sometimes it may take a little bit longer, but we don't have the luxury to keep working on this for a longer time. So that's why we sometimes we work overtime as well.
Yes, sir.
Anything else?
Sir, one final question, sir.
Hmm.
How do you change your hiring plans when the business goals shift quickly?
I don't think I will be changing it much. Same, we'll be hiring from LinkedIn. We'll be analyzing the candidate properly, and we'll make sure if the person is right and suitable for the job properly. And then we'll be having a discussion, like say much more informal, just coming to a coffee house, just talking to each other, getting to know the person, and then we'll just make an hire. So that's it. So we don't really overthink or overdo this kind of stuff.
Okay, sir. Thank you for taking the time to speak with us today. We appreciate the insights you have shared about your experience and approach to talent acquisitions. We will surely connect with you for future insights too. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye, guys.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank
Evening,
you.
sir. Have a great day.